Hi Serena, I hope you are able to receive this. Um, Remember, it's very important to watch the video, and in that video you will see why it's important to have learning capability erased, and so you have to have only the communication capability. And this communication capability is very important for you. I want you to be able to write a page on your capability. And how you can do that? I want you to include pictures of yourself from that fair. I want you to include evidence of or parts of interview there of your friends who are vegetarian, and your dad who you have converted, and you have to speak there about your communication capability, so how you became persuasive, okay, how you opened yourself, and as you opened yourself you stop being shy, and you learn how to sorry how to interview, how to ask questions, how to make surveys. I want you to understand that communication is not only oral, communication is written and oral, and communication also means that you learn how to speak in a different style to different people, okay? Use different talking style to different people. And part of communication is the fact you learn how to write an essay, or how to write questions for the interview and for the survey. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to understand that here it says that it's not resourceful development of research. I think this is because you don't present yourself as you should. If you and this A minus is because of that. So if you really go ahead and you start producing more evidence of what you did with learning more stuff about the cows and the impact of the of the of the fact that we feed the meat, we feed the cows, and we destroy actually more the planet, and the more pollution comes from this, you will go into the idea that vegetarianism is like saving the planet, saving the environment. Okay. I have an issue with the way this is written. I will explain you why I have an issue with this. Let me finish with that capability page. I mean a whole page in the folio, and we will shrink some of the pages here because you repeat the same thing. You don't need to do all this. I'll explain you why. So I want the proposal, but I want the proposal refurbished a little bit, so some things can be shrunk. So if this is a page and you write from here to there, you can have them shrunk. We can save some spaces, and I want some comments here, and I will explain to you later. Okay, comments. not back in the year 11. You can make that now. You make these comments, year 12 comments, because you have done stuff since then. Um, so this initial topic, all of them, the proposal has to have specific titles so they can really respond to the criteria. So I need R1, R2, or P1, P2. So planning and refinement. And I don't know why you decided to break this down here. So the idea is to have this up here in the top, somewhere here in the top before there. And then I want you to understand that probably I will put a comment here, the sticky note. I want you to have the idea that the fact that you are always interested, okay, sorry, the fact you're always interested in well-being of others, blah blah blah, it is your rationale behind the benefit of vegetarian diet. So it is your part of your refining the topic, and somehow this part has to be before this. All they have to be all together. The way you have them there, they're broken. So I'm writing here that you have the title above, and what I want you also to think is that start with I have been always. I have been always. My typing skills are amazing. I have been always. This paragraph here, and then show my initial topic. Okay, so this is the way you go. I've been always, finish the paragraph, so my initial topic, blah blah blah, and then this is the way you need to do it, because you show your interest and how you can actually refine your topic. So I want you to remember, if you go and click it here or put your mouse over knee, the answer will be opening again. So this is how you're going to see this stuff. So and I want you to remember that this part here, the benefits, are crucial, because it gives you the reason why you do that. So you have to bring it up more. You have to tell us that the idea is that you are really worried about the ethics, worry for the future. You worry about the planet, and you connect straight from the beginning the big ethical issue of vegetarianism and green environment and sustainability. So you connect all this together. I need you to bring this mental thing higher, because here your comments are really putting you down. So you say cis mentum, yes, hello, but having similar topic means that you imitate her. So I would like to have this away, and you can have a paragraph here where it says my research, primary, secondary. You have to go further, and your primary sources is interviews with dietitians and nutritionists, experts in this area. But since then you have done other stuff, haven't you? Since then you have worked more, and you have attended some writing here. The comment, I'm sorry, comment, I don't know why I don't make a comment here. So here, okay, you appear to have only one interview. uh, looks like looks like your primary is only one interview. I'm saying that you sell yourself very low, but what you have done, you had informal informal discussions with your friend. You have to have a survey. You can do it now, a survey of those who like vegetarianism. Or you can say your interviews are in, because you haven't you look like having, or what I read, look having interviewed many people, so interviewing many students or something. Okay, this is what is important. Many students and these people in the fair. And if you haven't, you can do that now. You can have phone interview with them, you can have pictures, you can have evidence processed from them. So this is an in-depth from the fair. And also you have it's called participant observer field work. So you have done field work. What's the field work? As yourself, I'm sorry, I don't know what I have done here now. So field work, as it's called participant observer, because you went there in the fair, you joined, and you became a crusader, you became a fighter for the vegetarian movement. Yes. And you have to go your persuasion to dad. That's very important. So I want you to have in there this input in the side of the proposal, because there are things you did later. Okay. And of course secondary internet books, documentaries, that's correct. The ethical considerations here, you minimize the ethical considerations in a very small issues. I want you to remember that ethical considerations is that you raise the bar. You are considering the ethics of alerting people for the dangers of eating meat, not just to their health, but also to the planet's health. Okay, this is a major thing. You have to bring it up, because this, so you care not for you, but for the others. Very important. Okay. Remember, in the evaluation you say the benefit to me and to the others. This is the hugest part. You don't do research and you have to bring it here, you have to start it here. Okay. And of course the ethical considerations, other ethical considerations about the interviews. And here you have to say about the interviews, the fact that you asked consents for their names to be used. Okay. Now, huge, the two capabilities. Again, be careful, these two capabilities, major, major, major. Correct the two capabilities and fix it from the discussion. It is also in the discussion. I'll say you were with the teacher. Your teacher is asking you, so how you develop capabilities? Yes? Discussion, you talk about two capabilities. Okay. End of this. So you have to use this video again. You need to mention these keywords. Okay. And this is wrong. You don't present your folio in a report. Okay, you present your outcome. So let me write again here. So it is your outcome is a report of your action research. You're doing an action research, you go out. This is what you're doing. This is how you have to present it. So it's not just a small investigation. You go to the field and you become a vegetarian. Okay, so this is the impact, huge impact. And you can write it as a comment. Why as a comment? Because you didn't know in the beginning that will happen so much. Comment as a result of your change. Okay, it was a challenge for you, and you see why I'm videotaping. Challenge. It was a challenge for you, and you picked the opportunity. Not to ignore, but to become promoter and a fighter, okay, of vegetarian ethos. So that's the one. That's page 1. I will go straight down to, forget that, we said that this will change, okay, we want to make it bigger. And what I want you to understand is these are comments which have to be smaller, and I want your comments to be bigger everywhere. This is loss of space. We have to discuss it, how you're writing. I want more comments in there. I want more of you. This has to be redone, love. So this is the second page, the third page, the same here. Here it looks like others are talking, okay? So this has to be smaller. We don't need to have that big. What we need to have big is this, okay, your comments. So we're going to enlarge it, change it, and we're going to make more comments here. I want more of this. whatever you remember, and I want bigger of this. We'll discuss why I want bigger of this. I think that's the one I remember. Let me see here. Um, what you're making here mistake is that this is not yours. This is somebody else's. So you present this with big letters, and this one, which is your work, it's presented with small letters. I want this enlarged, and this part here small, and comments, and these comments bigger and readable. They don't care for this. This is not yours. This is yours. So this one has to be larger. This one has to be larger. This one has to be larger. This one is your work. Okay? It has to be larger. Such a picture, can't highlight it. So do you understand what I'm saying? And this one has to be larger and more thoughtful. We're going to discuss it one to one. Now here I want you to understand that this one is your big discovery. Okay, so this big discovery, what you're doing, you destroy it. Why? Because you highlight this. Okay, but it's not your ideas, it's your discovery. What you need to write, and that's the important thing. Let me make some space so I can write. The important thing is that here, let me, something's wrong with my tablet. Something's wrong with my tablet. I need to bring it over here, this one, so I can have some space to write. And I have to bring it over there, this one. What I want you to remember is that this can be shrunk. So shrink this. Shrink the other people's word. And write comments of your thoughts and discovery, because this is your turning point for you. Turning point. And it is a turning point because you didn't believe it, but you discovered this. Okay, you discovered this, and this really, what happens to the air? What happens to the air? What happens to the land? Okay, what happens to the energy and the self-satisfaction of widespread? It's really most important. Again, I want you to see this. These, your ideas, okay, are very, 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 very small, and this has to be bigger. Okay. Also, this one, you have to go on the side and make big comments. 1, 2, 3. All this protein, and take it. That's your third finding. This is how important is the protein and the vitamins, the iron, and all this that's happening. And I want all of this to be in bigger. You don't need to write this. You need to tell me what you're finding after this. So what I want is this bigger. Okay? More comments on this, not on this. I hope I got through. And the same here. Okay? This and I want ideas here. Okay, all these ideas. This is ideas, and I want the bigger. They can make 2 pages. These ones. These interviews and everything is very important. And you can say that this really has changed your idea. Now, all this lion, you know, you have too many pages on this. I got the point. What I need is a page with interviews, and I want you to separate. That's a major problem. Separate readings, which are your secondary sources, from interviews. You mix them all together, primary. I want this clear and concise understanding, because the person will be confused. Your readings are separately, 2 pages of your readings, 2 pages of your thoughts, interview separately, and this is um, a good one. But I want here in the interview, I want you to, and I'm writing here and I'm keeping it here, I want you to reflect on the interview. What are interview? What are the important things of the interview that really make you interested? Okay, and I want this bigger. The bibliography is not important unless you annotate it. So here your bibliography has to be annotated. Annotated means read the video or watch the video, make comments of this, go to page that says to us source analysis. It is in the Moodle. In the video says where it is. Source analysis, right, this was good, this is not good, this helped me, this didn't help me, I should go there and search more. And I want a page of this. This has to be a page, and I want a page with all this later. Okay, whatever you have done, it's very, very, very important not to lose it. Okay, not half a page, not half a page. And here in the discussion, I want you to remember that you look like scared in the discussion. You can't get A unless you have a lead. You have to speak with enthusiasm. Change it. Miss Lois, Miss Haskell is very happy with this. Now, challenges. I want this to become bigger. Okay? Make it bigger. The challenge is bigger. Ethical considerations. Further. Planet. This is your major ethical consideration. Your duty to save the planet. So I don't know if I can have a highlighter here to write. Let me use it here. Your duty is to save the planet. I repeat, your duty is, your ethical considerations are save planet. You need to get ahead. As you saved Dad and you made him to change, okay, because you notified him, you alerted him of what's happening. This is your duty. So this is your ethical considerations. You take it up on you to notify people. This is a change, and of course I want you to remember this one here. Here, addressing the learning capabilities, wrong. This is the question. Please change it. Okay? What new learning and knowledge? We don't need that. You're responding to learning capability. This here, it's dangerous. Okay? That's it. Delete that you are nervous. Delete that you are nervous. No nervous. Okay? And I need to see the outcome. We need to substantiate there. It will be great. I promise you will be married. But you need to help me. Okay? Done. I'll send it and I'll put it on YouTube so you can see it if you don't. If you can't access it online, I will put it on the YouTube, my channel YouTube, and you can watch it from there. See you.